What is up, my people? I go by the name T.
And I'm Jackie.
And today we are going to talk about something similar that we did on the previous video, but slightly different. Have y'all heard about people living in their hotels? There are people living in the hotels.
Yes.
And you know what they're saying, right?
They saying that it's cheaper to live in a hotel than to actually rent. But you guys know how we do. We're going to take the claim and we're going to actually break down, is it cheaper to live in a hotel? We don't know. So?
That's very interesting. I mean, I never would have thought about people saying one day, you know what? I want to go live in a hotel. You know, because it's like usually people want that stability to keep that roof guaranteed over their head, but they're doing this thing completely different. I mean, it's all over the place.
Yeah, it's all over the place. If you have TikTok, Instagram, and we even see it in YouTube Shorts, there's a whole channel.
Yeah.
Nothing but just hotel living and all that other stuff. But T, let's talk about why some people are doing it by choice, but why are other people, why do they have to resort to living in a hotel?
Okay, which one you want to start with? The one by choice?
Yeah,
Or
let's do the ones that is a resort to.
okay, resorting to it. Let's look at it this way. So I'm saying it because some people can't get housing.
Right.
And there are several reasons why people can't get housing.
Yep.
You're talking about people that got evicted and, you know, their records are messed up
Yep.
because of evictions. You know, you're talking about people that can't get housing because they're coming with a bunch of animals and things
Yep.
like that.
A whole
you
bunch
know,
of
can't
animals.
get nowhere. You're talking about people that can't get housing because they just getting employment or doing gig work because that's the new thing
Yeah,
now.
because
So,
a lot of apartments don't take that as a source of reliable income.
right. Look at how we were in Virginia. They didn't take us as reliable income. We had
And we
to,
didn't have gig work. So-
right, exactly. So, I mean, we got to include that as well.
Yeah.
You know, if it's not the typical W-2 income, it's the same thing. It's something that people could resort to. What other reasons do you have?
So, I mean, let's just touch on a major one. Affordability. It's a
Affordability.
huge affordability crisis here
Yes.
in America. People cannot afford to really live. We just did a video about that, like the true cost of living, and 140K is the new poverty line.
Go watch that video.
Yes, definitely go watch that video. So it is a thing. So that's those are both of the major reasons why people have to resort to doing that.
Now, since you said that about affordability, I got to go to y'all real quick. This is what I want y'all to do real quick. Go look up some hotels because y'all are all over the place, right? So look up some hotels and give us the cost for a month, right? And factor in the hotel more than likely going to include that free breakfast. So people ain't got to pay for that. You know, people don't have to pay for furniture.
Yep.
You know, it's already furnished, and a lot of these hotels already have, you know, the stove and everything set up. And speaking with affordability, they no longer have to pay first, last, and security.
But not only that, they don't have to do credit checks.
They don't have to do credit checks neither.
So
And now they don't have a landlord. It's literally like, pay, you know, this, and when your time is up, you leave. They're not even paying a cleaning fee.
yeah.
So I'm seeing affordability definitely there, but I want to know the cost, you know, in different people's areas and what the cost of housing is where you are as well.
Yep.
Because the hotel living might be less.
Yeah. So just like last time, we are going to break down what the cost is based on our makeup, our family makeup. It's a family of 5 and where we live in Tampa, Florida, relative to apartment in Tampa, Florida. So let's look that up while we're doing that. What is the average apartment in Tampa, Florida? What is it?
That's a good question.
What do you think it
because
is?
With Tampa, are we talking about a family of four,
We're
family of
talking about
five?
a family of 5, like
let-
our family.
Okay, so they're gonna need at least a 3-bedroom
Yep, because
apartment.
we already
so
said.
let's say maybe $2,800 or so.
Okay, $2,800.
I'm gonna go with maybe $2,800.
Okay, so let's go with $2,800.
Okay.
And we're not going to be picky. Are we going to be picky, or are we just going to find the most
we ain't gonna
affordable?
find, the move no rundown thing.
Okay, yeah, because we have to be in a good area. Okay, so we found and this is right in line with where we are
I was
as
way
well.
off looking at these numbers.
Exactly.
What did I give?
I don't even
I
know.
gave 28. I think
28.
Right?
Yeah, Tampa is pretty expensive, but wait, you can get a 2,600.
Okay, so I was okay.
So let's just take this one 9 left.
So y'all can see where we are. This is the Galvin 10221 Story Lakes Drive, Tampa, Florida 33.
These are nice.
619. This is what we're pulling up right now. Y'all can look at them right now as we speak. Mm-hmm. Look pretty nice.
Yeah, this is pretty nice for a 3-bedroom. Do you see that?
And
this is real
that's
nice.
very nice. I want to see what's available.
Yeah, they have it. Let's see.
Oh
my gosh.
They'll show the prices, and then when you click on it, what's all included in comparison to staying in a hotel down in that area as well.
Oh, I like that. No, that's a nice place right
now
there.
They can see it now.
They can see it too because it's on the screen.
That's the good part about it.
But let's go to the 3-bedroom and see if any are available. Yes, they are. So let's just go to the 4. I don't know why I'm looking up the 4 plan like we're about to move there, but okay. So that's the 4 plan, and yeah, it works. 3-bedroom here. Okay, so that's for base 2683. You notice how it says base.
That's the base. It's always like that, you guys, because other things come that you have to pay for separately, and then of course you got your utilities as well. Let's say utilities. Let's go on a lower end. Let's say maybe $250 or something.
Why? It's an energy efficient home.
Yeah, it's an brand new appliances.
Yeah.
Let's pull on pulling less energy and things like that.
Oh, they offering 2 months free.
Yep, you're getting up to 2 months free. Oh, now that might compete with that hotel.
Yeah.
That might compete. So let's look up now some hotel costs with that same zip code.
Okay, so let's go to the Marriott resident. Oh, okay.
And y'all doing this too where y'all are right now, right? Come on, go ahead. Put it down below.
Put it down below.
Put in the comments where we at already.
So
you can edit it later.
Let's look up extended stay.
Okay.
Because
that's definitely the lower end one. The
lower end.
Stay, right?
We're gonna look up extended stay and we're gonna look up Marriott. Okay. So we're gonna look up an extended stay, Tampa, Florida. How many guests? Okay. We have 2 adults and 3 children. Wait. It's not gonna let you. You guys see that?
Won't even let.
It won't even let you. So, see, 4 people max.
But people still are gonna do that, and still have even a pet probably there. So let's just go with, the 4. Now and see what we got.
But you already see what the biggest problem is. So people are bringing in more than what they should have.
Y'all know that's gonna happen.
Okay,
You know how people
but boy,
are, right?
you see this price, $126. Okay,
$126 a night.
Okay,
let's push you that. Oh no, it changes by.
Wait. Let me put in. I didn't put in the month.
Yeah.
So from 3 to 3. Let's see, because and we're just going to calculate this on 137.
So that total stay is $4,367.47.
Okay.
When the apartment was roughly, including utilities and what
Hold
other
on, there's
fees.
some more. There's some more.
Okay, there's more.
Let's go down some. We have to push out a little. 2902. I'm just trying to see the cheapest one. Okay, we have some.
Okay.
Okay, 75.89. That's not too bad.
$2,400
Okay.
a month. So that's lower.
Yeah,
than the
we're not
apartment.
going to Clearwater. So this is right here. The select right here.
Okay, so what we got right now is $23.59.46 a month.
Okay.
And with that, there's no credit being pulled. There's no security deposit. There's no first and last. And it can be even lower if you become a member. If you get a membership, you're going to pay $2,067 a month.
And that's what people were talking about on YouTube. They said this is how much they was paying, $2,000 to
Right.
stay in a hotel.
Now, with this, guys, you're getting free Wi-Fi. So you don't have to pay for the Wi-Fi because, you get your own spot, especially a hotel. Apartment, you're paying that, yourself. Now, if you go through a landlord might include that, but
we need to
compare
go
this
to the actual one for
an
the sleeper.
apartment.
It's right here because
Okay.
it's 4 people. And
So we're at $23.59, which is still less
Yep.
than that apartment. And you're getting the free Wi-Fi. You got your dining and workspace.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what else because Jack just clicked on it while I was
I
reading
wanted
it.
to go straight to the bedroom.
You got your fully equipped kitchen with your full size refrigerator.
Look at you
Stovetop
selling this.
and microwave. I ain't selling this. I need to be selling my own. You got your sofa sleeper in there. Then you got free cable with premium channels. That's a lot.
Yeah, that
you
is
know,
because
for
free
that-
Wi-Fi in that.
for that price. But then again, with the apartment, you're getting 2 months free. Mm-hmm. So you got to kind of run the numbers and see, I told y'all last, video, I'm not the mathematician, right? So
Okay.
y'all can run those numbers. But right now,
Let's run the numbers. So we're saying the 3-bedroom, and what did we say? 2683.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really 2683 times 10, right?
times 10.
Okay, bring out our handy dandy calculator.
Mm-hmm.
2683 times 10.
But you got to factor in utilities.
Yep,
So.
that's
Yeah, but
26,000.
that's base. You got to factor in
So how much you want me to put in? Let's start this number
because
again.
you're going to have to pay for the internet. You got to pay for your water. You got to pay for your electricity. And then you got to pay a deposit down for your water and electricity as
Damn.
well.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, and now you're not getting.
But that
then
is true, you
But
do.
then you got to buy furniture also. Mm-hmm. So you got to get your furniture, the breakfast you got to pay for. You got to pay for your food.
Yeah. Well,
So, I
well,
mean-
let's just start with the rent first.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
let's
so-
let's at least do some of those things instead of just the base rent. you
Yeah,
know?
so-
make it fair because it's more than just the base rent that you're getting at the hotel. So let's round it up. Let's round it up to maybe what?
3,000? That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, let's round it up.
3,000. That includes utilities, all that.
Because you gotta pay a deposit,
and-
so that goes over time. So
Okay, so times 10. That's 30 grand.
30 grand.
30 grand.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about food because we're just talking about base rent. So base rent, that's at 30 grand. Okay. And the other one, and the same, well, this is 12 months. It's still 12 months, but it's just calculated at 12.
Right.
10. So it would be 2359.46 times 12.
And
It
you're
came
at-
in 28,313.52.
So it's less to stay at the hotel, and in the hotel, you don't have to buy furniture. So now that's adding, to the cost of the apartment.
So, yep, 30,000 plus how much in furniture? Let's just say an extra 2,000, right? Because it is a family here. 2,000 in furniture. Oh, wait, no, they're going to move their furniture.
I think that's gonna be
Okay,
that's
yeah.
kind of low for furniture.
Okay,
though,
so
Jack.
let's just say-
a bedroom is, a bedroom set itself for the adults gonna run you pretty pretty high.
Okay, so let's try to save on that and say they already brought furniture. They're coming from another apartment.
Okay, we can do that.
So, but they still have to pay moving costs. So, $30,000 plus $1,000, and we know that to be true. $1,000 to move a 3-bedroom.
$31,000. Okay.
Okay. And then you got to factor in food. Either way it goes, whether they have breakfast or not, they're still going to have a food bill. I mean, not everybody eats breakfast. I mean, so let's just call it what it is. Let's say it's that same $600 a month.
Okay.
So $600 times 12 is what? A number plus 7,200. Okay. That's 38,200. Okay. And what else? Because we already included utilities.
Right. And we included internet in there as well.
Parking?
Sometimes parking.
Okay. Do you know if this place has parking?
Let's check it out because you sometimes have parking and then some administrative fees as well. So let's see if it's listed on here.
Yeah, because
sometimes they don't list any of those
yeah.
things. So you actually go there and they tell you about it.
They may not have it. But this is a really nice place. We might have to go by there. No, we are not looking for an apartment, but it's just a nice place. It doesn't say anything about parking. So we're just going to say you get to park for free. But
Let's go to amenities. Let's see what they have here.
That's it. I was just there.
So it doesn't specify what you're paying for. Yeah, sometimes when you go to places.
$350 pet fee and $30 a month pet rent. But we're not saying they have a pet, but I mean that's the fee that we're talking about here. And that other place don't even allow you to have pets. So
yeah. I mean, what do y'all think about that so far?
So 38,000 compared to. Can you write this down so we have it? So this is the this is for the apartment. 38,000.
1 second. Okay, so we got 38,000, which is for
200
the apartment.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's all in. That's with food and everything. We're not counting insurance and none of that. We're just counting all that other stuff. And then for here, then
your renter's insurance too.
Yeah, your renter's insurance. How much is that?
You don't have to get when you're in a hotel.
Yeah, so how much is renter's insurance? It's not that much.
It's not that much. We can just keep it in the cost.
Just say it was added into cost. Okay, so then we have 2359.46 times 12. That's 313 plus that 72 because I have to add back in for food and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, we're at 35,513.52.
Okay, so far, you're looking at least $3,000 a year you're saving, and that's only with that apartment because that one's giving you the 2 months free deal.
Yeah,
not
which
all
means
of
the
them
next
are going
year
to
it's not
give you that deal. Mm-hmm. So,
but we're trying to save everywhere we go.
Yeah, so far, I mean, it's less at that hotel.
Yeah, so
and it's not affecting their credit, and then they're not coming out of pocket already with security first and last.
Yeah. Now, I know this video is sounding like, okay, so yeah, just go to a hotel.
No.
But wait. There is definitely more. We're just trying to compare the numbers now. So that's an extended stay. Now let's go to another one. I don't want to stay at the extended stay. Let's stay at Marriott Resident Inn.
I don't want to stay in a hotel that long anyway.
So I don't blame you.
Who out there staying at the hotels?
Exactly. So let's go to Tampa.
It's always somebody. Let
Florida.
me know how it is that you say. Somebody out there staying at the hotel. They probably don't want to comment. But somebody out there doing it. Let me know how your stay is.
And we're going to do, okay, maybe not I want a Resident Inn. Here we go. It's already starting off at a bad foot.
Okay, that's pretty high. Let's
three. Wait, we have to see because there are some people that wouldn't do this, like me. Okay, I am not staying at an extended stay. Okay, so and it's a 3.8. Oh my gosh, damn well I'll be like no. Okay, But okay, so the number of guests, let's see, 2 adults and 3 kids. So it definitely lets you do it. Put it in. And y'all, we're doing this in real time so you can see this. So, and this is what, 13. I'm like, how old is our son? And then we're going to say, update. Okay, so we call. Oh. Okay. So this is it. It has a fireplace. This thing is busted for real. To be a Marriott. But at least they got a full-fledged stove and stuff.
I mean, the other one had they could too, Jack. But she just all over the the Marriott.
I like the Marriott. I'm trying to use my points. Okay.
You're gonna need some points for that stay. You plan on staying there for a month.
So let's see how much all this comes up to. Summary of charges. That doesn't even make any sense. Because it said one. Hold on.
Yeah, it's trying to get that for one night.
It's saying book now. Hold on. I thought I clicked March. No, it keeps February.
Have to click there then for.
Okay. Update.
You're probably like, you ain't staying here no whole month.
10,000 per room. Like, long-term stay. I don't see the difference. It's no difference for long-term stay.
You're still paying $10,000, you guys.
Is that what it said?
Yeah, $10,000 plus tax, $11,409.
Okay, so the Marriott is definitely not even an option. I feel like when we went to Virginia, it was way cheaper than this.
Well, I think when they said it's going to be $8,000 when they went up on it, they thought we must have been trying to stay at the Marriott. And they probably was like, hey, we got a better deal than, you staying at the Marriott. That's the way they probably looked at it. Like, hey, we $8,000, they $11,000.
Nah.
I don't know what was going on
I
there.
don't know what was happening here. So the Marriott is definitely out of the question. Your best bang for your buck is to stay at an extended stay. I thought I was doing something, trying to get some points, but them points ain't even worth it. Paying $11,000 for that trash. Absolutely not. So an extended stay, and that's mostly where people are staying in extended stays or those hotels that allow that.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about the things that people don't talk about, okay? And this is the added cost to living in a hotel, okay? So one of the first things that I want to talk about is if the hotel does not have a kitchen. Obviously, the one that we looked at has a kitchen, but not
Both
all
of
the
them.
time they have a kitchen. And sometimes you can't even bring even a hot plate into the hotel. Because I think we were watching someone on YouTube and I'm like, okay, what are they doing? Cooking in a crock pot, all this other stuff. So food prices are going to go up astronomically.
And what about peace of mind? Let me tell you guys, when we were coming back to Florida, it was a horrible stay in one of the hotels. And was it the Residence Inn, Marriott? What was it?
Don't do Marriott like that.
Who was it?
Yeah, it was a Marriott.
It was a Marriott.
It was a Marriott.
And you guys, let's just say it sounded like a movie was being made next door.
What type of movie?
A graphic movie was being made throughout the entire night and throughout the entire morning. I said, that person must be a worker. Like, this is ridiculous. I don't know why they put us there and knowing we had kids on top of that.
I didn't know you had kids, T.
They seen we had kids.
Oh, they seen us when we came in?
They seen us come in with the kids, right? And then, okay, they're going to put us at that room up there.
Where
that
the sex
was
workers
just
are.
horrible experience.
That was a Marriott.
And then the front desk staff was like, all we can do is just, tell them. And what, you going to tell them to stop doing that and they paid for the room? It's a reason that it's called a hotel.
Yeah, but it ain't nah.
But I'm just
it ain't
saying,
to bring hoes there.
That was horrible.
Horrible.
And it's like just when you think it's over, you try to get some sleep in the morning, here we go again, starting back up.
T, stop. You're killing me.
Come on, Jack.
You're killing me.
And
Like,
look, y'all.
you
Jack
know
was,
we're doing
let me
a
tell
video.
y'all. Jack was in there, y'all. She was like, kids, what are y'all doing? Man? Are y'all in there banging on the walls? What are y'all doing in there? She in there, you know. That's like, Jack. That ain't the kid listening. Then you hear the moaning like, oh, I'm like, yeah, Jack, dang, you that green? Come on. You don't see what's going on here? Let's try to keep this.
Okay, we're keeping it PG-13.
Cause
But all jokes aside, you know, some of these extended stays are in some very shady, seedy areas. So, like T mentioned, you're going to be dealing with that and some more stuff. Look, I was talking to someone that was staying in an extended stay, and he was like, the cops ran up on him in the hotel. So that's another thing, you know, you talk about these places. So he's sleeping and the cop done bust down the door at the extended stay and said wrong room.
Well,
Things like that. So those are additional things. And, you know, there isn't a cost on peace of mind. Not saying this can't happen in an apartment, but we're just talking about an extended stay right now, you know. Not saying that they're all in shady areas, because we've seen some really nice ones, you know, back in Richmond and Short Pump, where they had really nice extended stays.
yes, but you have to really, you gotta pay, you know, if you want to avoid certain things, you know,
Right.
like that, because in some of the areas with them, I mean, they'd be, you know, drug infested and
Yeah, that's
all
what I'm
type of
saying.
things like that. So,
Like even the Embassy
and
Suite
like we
now.
talked about with the thin rooms, you know, with the movie being made, you know, next door. So things like that, and that wasn't even no extended. That was the Marriott, y'all.
This is starting it very
you know,
expensive. Very
things-
expensive. We paid nightly.
Yeah,
And that was horrible. And the guy said, why didn't you just tell him? Stupid. Stupid people. Okay, the next thing is rate instability.
yeah,
The rates go up and down. They go up and down. Most people are paying by the month because that's when they get the money. You know, the gig works, they working every single day, or however their check runs if they're on Social Security. However it is, they're not paying far in advance at all. So, you know, what they got last month may not be the same this month. And depending on if it's a holiday or something in there, you know there's going to be something to throw that off.
right. And look, you know, I used to talk about the cookout. You know, I still ain't get that offer from people with them stamps, y'all. Still ain't got it. I mean, we talking what, almost 2 years now. I mean, it's been a while.
See, I'm pretty sure
But
you don't want
let me say this: if you in the hotel, don't invite me over for that cookout at the hotel. I'm not coming. I don't care what you throw on the grill. I'm not coming to the hotel for no cookout. I ain't doing it. Be outside in the front, you know, with the grill in the front. You seen them.
Look,
Folks, they
T,
put
you
the
know
grill on the
something-
front,
look.
and they always put it on a high level too. They always got the upper level with the grill on it. Up there
First of all,
grilling.
they're not supposed to have a grill. I'm pretty sure it's not authorized.
And then they be sit outside, the seats
Set up
outside,
their whole
like
thing.
it's just normal, you know. Yeah, you know, we had the cookout, you know. Then have the little radio, the old school radio playing. Man, don't invite me to that one.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't coming there.
Oh my goodness. That is hilarious.
Nah, won't see me at that one, but any other ones, yeah, you know. But that
But they
one,
ain't supposed to have
can't
no
make it.
grill at no hotel.
well, they ain't supposed to have it, and I ain't supposed to be there.
Exactly. You over the capacity.
y'all going? Let me know if y'all did that before or seen it. If y'all know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. You way
'Cause,
over the capacity.
you know.
Speaking of over capacity, y'all just seen it happen. The more people, the more they charge. So it doesn't really work that way when you get to apartments. Yeah, there is a limit, but it's just like you just can't stay if that's the case. But with hotels, like you're paying for an extra body. Everybody gets charged. They do not care. Now we do know there's some people sneaking in people way past the capacity, but that's just something that you have to deal with. And another
Yeah.
thing that people don't talk about, a lot of these hotels you can't get mail.
Yes.
So
no,
that's a
was
whole
thought
nother
too.
thing.
Especially your packages, you know, Amazon too. On top of that, I think some of them you can't even do that, you know. So
So you're going to have to get a P.O. box?
yeah,
Yep. And you know what that causes that people don't even think about. If you can't get mail, you can't establish what?
Yeah.
Residency. That can affect kids' schooling. That can affect a lot of different things. Taxes. It just all depends.
Yeah.
Right? So those are the different things that people don't really consider. I'm interested. What else are people not taking into consideration when staying in a hotel? I'm really interested in that.
Yeah.
So, so what's the verdict here? I mean, yeah, we've seen the numbers,
Right.
but what's the verdict here?
The thing about it is
Truth or cap?
some people have to take that route, and then others are taking that route because they're looking at saving, they're saving more money on it. And it's a very tough situation because with housing for stability, just going and renting from a landlord or, going to an apartment complex, whatever the case, it's becoming harder and harder. And the rules, are becoming more strict. I mean, like we said, look at what we went through ourselves trying to get a spot. And we're homeowners, own multiple homes. And it was very challenging. I mean, it was crazy how challenging it was to get a
With
place.
good credit. So this credit wasn't an issue.
Yeah, so it's a big balance on that, because like I said, the strictness and rules, how some landlords are, and then you have some you just can't get in, and like I said, others just take it as the best choice.
Yeah. I think overall, this option can be more affordable than renting. But if we factor in all of the things that we just mentioned that people are not calculating, I think the price can be comparable and in some cases even more.
Yeah, I mean, and just the piece, certain
It's the piece
situations
for
like
me.
that. Because when we looked at like the Marriott, for something like that, you have to pay way more money, so you got to factor in that too.
And that Raggedy Marriott.
It's what it is. I mean, you might go there and yes, I'm saving all this money for this hotel, and then next thing you know, you got a movie being made next door. So you got to be, think about that.
Come
you
on,
want to stand in
Marriott.
your house, that you rent and have your peace of mind and find yourself a good landlord, which I have to say it's not that easy nowadays. There's a lot of slumlords out there. It's coming from landlords. There's a lot of slumlords out there.
Right.
And especially with...
And there's slum tenants too.
And at the same time, there's a lot of horrible tenants out there. A lot of them. We're going to even get into another video, possibly, and tell y'all some.
Yep.
But
We said we come back on real estate, but we got a story for y'all.
So, it's a interesting balance, to say the least.
So let us know what you guys think about this video. Let us know what do you think in general about us doing these breakdown videos, because these are fun. These are really fun. It's like impromptu, unscripted, seeing it in real time. And they got to see our screen.
Yeah. So,
They got to search to Gavin.
yeah. And so, I mean, with that, big shout out to all my people out there. Y'all know who y'all are. And by the way, there's some new people out there. I'm about to start bringing the shout outs back.
You got to.
So
you got
look, y'all newbies, y'all speaking up now out there, be ready, because I might call you out. I might call you out, so
Yeah.
be ready, because they comments now. New people, I like it.
Yeah.
Love it. Especially, matter of fact, there's a guy who's named Mustang Mike. I remember that name, because I love Mustangs. That's how I remember that name. So
Yeah. Mustang
big
Mike.
shout
That's
out
a
to
nice,
Mustang Mike out
catchy
there.
name right there.
So, Other than that, let us know. Y'all gonna live in that hotel or what we doing here? How that that movie going on next door? What we doing here, y'all? Y'all gonna take the route and keep going.
He's not
get
gonna
the
let that
place,
up.
The
The movie,
apartment.
movie at the Marriott.
Just don't invite me again to that cookout up there. You know what I'm saying? In y'all hotel cookout. Just don't invite me up there. I don't care what you cooking. You had the best food up there. I don't care what it is. I ain't coming up there.
Why?
For one, it's gonna take me a minute to walk up there.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought it was like because of like you didn't know if it was sanitary and all that other stuff. People are creative.
You just won't catch
We
me
seen
there.
someone washing food in the tub. Remember?
Oh, come on, Jack. All right, y'all. We will catch y'all next time. Peace out, all my people.
Peace out.
See ya.